So every region in Uzbekistan has a different hat. And in the Farg'ona Valley and in Tashkent too, most places in Uzbekistan, Uzbeks wear dopa. And they're these kind of flat skull caps with a embroidery and lacquer finish on them that make them kind of hard, but they can fold up too. So I was walking around Andijan. I went to the market and I decided I needed to buy one of those dopas. Those dopas all the Andijan guys have. So I asked one guy, he knew what I was about, and he wanted to help me out. So he wrote this crazy address down on this piece of paper, and it's in like his Cyrillic cursive that I can't read at all. But he showed me to the damas, these little damas vehicles. They're like little pill bugs, and you cram into them, people, and sit in the back with your knees up against your chin. And to look out the window, you gotta like bend your head down below your shoulders to see where you're going, bumping along, getting these back roads. The driver is so chill, it's just like, this is normal. Weaving between these huge potholes in the road. And the damas drops me off. And there's this nice little bakery, very delicious looking fresh baked bread outside. They have this tandoor going. I'm just kind of standing around there taking pictures, and Maruf comes out to greet me. He invites me into his house, and he sits me down in this guest room. It's cool, it's quiet. He goes and gets his bag of dopas, and he starts to lay out the dopas on the table, and we start talking. If you're like a renowned teacher, your students will pool up and buy you a nice dopa, and you can put more money into it to have more elaborate stitching. This one is from Chust because of this symbol. This one is from Andijan. But they start at like 50,000 som, which is like $7, but then they go up to like 100, 150, 200,000 som, which is like $20, $25. And I'm thinking, I don't want a $25 dopa today. I'm looking more for like the $2 dopa. But I finally decide, what the heck? You're only at Maruf's house once. This is my chance to buy one of these handmade dopas. I guess I can shell out $12 for one of these things. And so I tell him, I'll buy this one. He apologized that it was Ramadan and he was fasting, and if we come back again when it's not Ramadan, we'll eat osh together. I get his phone number, I get his address, I tell him I'm going to come back with tourists, we're going to come back here because this is cool, this is real. And Maruf asked me at the end, he's like, how did you find me? How did you get here? I showed him that piece of paper, and I told him that there was a guy at the bazaar who knew about him. I just found this place. I was just speaking Uzbek with people and getting in and out of damases and not really knowing where I was going. Had this piece of paper address, and people kind of pointed me to Maruf.